Okay, so this is a quick video of the Tab S7 Plus that I'm selling on OfferUp. And right now it's in its protective case, as you can see. And as you can see too, that there are no scratches on the screen. The screen is in pristine condition. And this is without the screen protector. I took the screen protector off. So it has no scratches on the screen. And that's important because one of the best features of this tablet is the OLED display. And if the display is somehow damaged in any way with scratches and stuff, that would not be very good. So this is used, but it's very, it's still in mint condition. I will go over the parts of it that show use, just so that you know exactly what you're getting. So this is fully working. There's no problems with it, and I'm going to show you right now. I'm just going to tap, and this is the fingerprint reader, and it reads your fingerprint just like that, and it unlocks the tablet. That works remarkably well, and I really do like that. I really do like that this is very easy to unlock, and the fingerprint reader is right underneath the screen. I mean, that's remarkable technology. So anyway, let me show you a YouTube video to show you that this works when it comes to browsing the internet. And let's see, I'm gonna go put in trailer for. Put in trailers, and let's look at this Google right here.
A phone plan by Google.
You see how fast and snappy it is?
On the new Galaxy
really,
S22 series. Now on
really
5.
fast. Everything.
With 8K video.
So let's go here and take a look at the trailer here. And keep in mind the lights are on, so
I dream the same
not even
dream.
with it being dark.
The nightmare begins. I did what I had to do to protect our world. You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it. Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right. I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished. We should tell him the truth.
Alright, so that just goes to show you that the Wi-Fi on here works just fine. Let's go on Amazon. Show you that, everything is super fast. Okay, so, that's fine. Speakers are working just fine. Everything here is working great, excellent. Nothing wrong with this tablet. Now let me explain why I'm selling this so you understand what's going on. Every tablet that I buy, and as a matter of fact, I'm recording this with the Tab S7. So I already have a Tab S7, okay? I don't need two tablets, okay? Now, every tablet that I buy, I always put a case on it. This one has a case on it currently, all right? So there is no tablet that I use that does not have a case. That's just the way that I like to, because I'm very worried about it falling and breaking. And let me explain that a lot of the defects that happen with devices like phones and tablets, like internal defects with glitches and bugs and all these other problems, they're usually a result of the item falling and hitting the ground. Yeah, maybe it didn't have any dents or scratches, okay, but it still fell on the ground, and that damaged the components inside. It's rarely ever something that just happens on its own. There's always a reason why it has a glitch or bug, and it's usually mismanagement of the item. So I always have a case on my tablets so that if it does happen to fall, I don't ever have to worry about it getting damaged internally or externally. And that's why I personally do that. Okay, I'm not totally without ever being clumsy. You know, I might drop something once in a while, and I can't afford to drop something that's worth $1,000 and lose my money. You know what I mean? So that's just me personally. Okay. Now the thing is that I've done cases for smaller tablets, but this is a 12.4-inch tablet. So with a case on it, this is really heavy on my hands, and I do a lot of reading and I fill out paperwork, so it feels very heavy in my hands, and it's just uncomfortable to hold. Now without the case, this tablet is a dream. I mean, it's very light, you know, so if you're someone who does not use cases and you don't plan to use a case, you'll be fine. But for me personally, I just can't stand this tablet with a case, and I can't have a tablet without a case. So that's just me. So I'm selling it because it's just too big for me, okay, with the case on, and I don't want to take the case off and then, you know, it drops and breaks or whatever. So anyway, I'm going to take it out the case so you could at least see, you know, what the tablet looks like. I get nervous when I do this. That's just me. I'm just like, I'm very protective of my devices. So, you know, let me just be very careful. Just going to do this real quick. Okay, so this is the tablet, okay, outside of the case, so you get to see everything. Now I'm just going to show real quick, that's the stylus right there, and there's nothing wrong with it, as you can see. If you see any like blemishes, that's because the case has this webbing design there, and it kind of rubs off on the back there. But you can get rid of that just by wiping it, if you see any of that. But it's in perfect, pristine condition, except for a few scratches on the case. It's on the frame, and the scratches are on the bottom here, and I'm going to show you where they are. Actually, that's not one of them. I think that's something else. No, that's just the regular connector. Okay, so the scratches on here are actually on the edge here, as you can see. See that? It's just on the edge, right there. See that, the little nicks there? I don't know where that came from, but that's one of the signs that it shows that this is used. Okay, just minor use and wear. Okay, I don't know how that got on there because I've always had a case on it. You know what I mean? Unless the case somehow rubbed against the edge here and created, like, peeled off some paint. But that's the only, you know, the only signs of use. It's purely cosmetic. Okay, and then the other one would be the charger plug right here. You see how it's kind of like discolored around the charger plug? Okay. And those are the only real signs of use, like this thing is used. And all of that is purely cosmetic. It's just external, nothing wrong with the tablet. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, this tablet is like brand spanking new, other than those scratches and the discoloration in certain areas. Everything else is just pristine and nice, and you know, everything else is good with this tablet. Okay. Now, you might be wondering if you should buy the FE. That's another tablet that's competing with this. I'm thinking about getting the FE, and the only reason why is because this tablet, the size of the screen is excellent for like filling out documents, web browse, like productivity, you know, doing productivity activities, using it kind of like a laptop. So the FE is around the same size, and so because of its size, I could potentially use it as a web browser as well and to fill out documents. But the FE, the fan edition, which, you know, is cheaper than this in the retail stores, that tablet, like, I'm thinking about getting the 64 gigabyte version. I'm only getting it because to use it as a web browser, okay? And I'm still going to keep the Tab S7 and maybe get the FE. But I would not recommend you getting the fan edition because the fan edition only has one speaker, whereas this has two speakers on both sides. The FE only has one speaker. The FE does not have a stylus pen that has a button. This has a button on it that you could press, and you can use this as a remote control to pause or play your videos or whatever. You can use it as a wand and do various things with it. The FE doesn't have that. It has just a regular plain stylus. The FE does not have an OLED display. Okay, it has less PPI. So don't get the FE if you're looking for a good quality tablet and a powerful tablet. But if you want to get it as a web browser like me, yeah, you know what I mean? Or just to fill out documents, yeah, you know? Which is what I might get it. I'll probably get it used, 64 gigabyte. I should probably get it cheap that way. Yeah, so that's pretty much the tablet. I mean, everything works on this. It's pretty much, it's a solid device. See, everything there's no slowdown. It turns on and off. Let me show you the actual specs of it, so you see that, this is all legitimate. Let me just show you the device software and all that about tablet. And see, that's the model number right there. Serial number, model name. And I can get into the software information to show you, what this is. And is there a software update for this? Oh, wow. And let's look at storage. Let's see if I have... Okay, so here we go. So just to be clear, this is not the regular Tab S7 Plus. This is the beefier version. And this has 8 gigabytes of RAM, as you can see there. And it has 256 gigabytes of internal storage. So this is the more expensive Tab S7 Plus. This is not the regular one. Now, if you buy this at Best Buy used, at most you'll probably be able to buy it for $700 used, if you're lucky to get it at that low price. On sale, this will probably go for like $850. Regular price is $950. With tax, it's over $1,000 you're spending there. Okay, and on sale, you're probably gonna buy it for $950 with tax added. Okay, after like the $850, whatever. So for me to be selling it at the price that I'm selling it at, you're getting a great deal for a working tablet that has no scratches on the screen, minor signs of use. Okay, and this tablet works well. There's no problems with it whatsoever. Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to bring it to Best Buy to trade it in because it's going to give me a lot less than what I would be selling it for. It's going to come with the retail box, the plug, everything you need. It's going to come with it. And that's pretty much it. And one more thing that I want to mention is that you can actually turn this into a monitor, which is a big deal. Okay, so once you've turned this into a monitor, you can potentially connect a Nintendo. You can connect a Nintendo Switch to this and use this as a monitor to play Switch games. Okay, you can connect an external camera and use this as a monitor to see what you're recording. So you can turn this into a monitor, which is excellent. It has DeX mode, of course. Let me just show you DeX mode. So DeX mode is basically something that makes it similar to a desktop in the way it operates. You could have like a mouse, attach a mouse to this and a keyboard and use it like a desktop. You see, you can multitask, and you see it looks like a Mac or Windows right now. So this is one of the main features that this has that other tablets do not have. And it's a very good feature. I mean, I can show you YouTube. So I can play YouTube. I'm trying to find something that's not copyrighted to like play. Put it on a trailer. I don't know how I'm getting these videos when it's supposed to be trailers. I mean, I put trailer and I'm getting like other stuff. Alright, so this is Apocalypto. So I put that there on the side, and then I could, browse, I could do that. I could put up another box. That's me right there with the glasses looking all nerdy and geeky. So that's pretty much the tablet. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I've only had this for about a year. Yeah. And I'm just selling it just because it's big. Nothing else. I mean, I already have a Tab S7. I can show you that I have a Tab S7. Okay, like if you see here, this is me holding the Tab S7 as I'm recording it right now. You see the pen right there. Okay, I have a Tab S7. So I really don't need this tablet because I have a Tab S7. All right, but for someone who wants a bigger tablet, and if you're not going to put a case on it, you're happy with it. I mean, this is beautiful. This is just fine the way it is without a case. I just personally can't have my tablets without a case. That's just me. I'm going to put this back in the case, or I'll put it in the box. But I take very good care of my stuff. I make sure that it's not near water or any of that stuff. A little tip, if you're shopping for Samsung devices, if it fell in water, you know, but it would have, the whole thing would have to fall in the water. You just check the micro SD card slot, and they actually, Samsung put something in there where, like, if it falls in water, it turns red. Like the slot has like a red it has like the micro SD card slot. When you look inside, you'll see red, and that shows you that it fell in water. Little tip to use if you're shopping for like cell phones and things like that. And but you know, that's not going to cover that. That won't help you if it only partially fell in water, and so it has like partial water damage. You know, but if the whole thing fell in water, yeah, you would see that red that showed it was submerged to water. But yeah, so I take good care of my stuff. Nothing wrong with this tablet. Again, you would pay a lot more if you buy this at Best Buy used. I could bring this to Best Buy right now. They'll take it and sell it used, and you have to buy it for $700 or more, $800. This will probably go for most likely go for $800 used, because it's $1,000 brand new with tax. All right. So anyway, any questions? Feel free to ask, and thank you for watching.